Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on July the 26th. Two takeaways on this one, and the first one is really what we've been talking about the last couple of days, and that is setting the intention to build the bouquet. And we can put our blinders on, and we can put the baseball cap of the culture on, and we can be incredibly busy with all of our doing, and checking off the list and all of the planning and the controlling. But you guys, that's when we know we will miss his powerful presence, his now and his next. So when we kind of create this invitation to him early in the day, Heavenly Father, where will I see you? How can I surrender this to you? And we keep it as an ongoing dialogue. That is when we're going to feel, I think, a little bit more refreshed and restored and a lot less frustrated. And then one of my other takeaways is acknowledging when our body is sending us signals and responding to how we are handling things. And it says we will peer anxiously into the day, and planning will tie us up in knots. And so acknowledging when we're kind of in that planning mode, when the ego brain train has taken over, and we might have, and again, I've mentioned before, anxiety is not an emotion, but more of a physiological condition. And it is really a reaction in the brain. Again, as a certified health and wellness coach specializing in brain health, when our thoughts kind of begin down this road of fear and controlling and planning, it's going to be this neurochemistry that's going to be released, kind of more adrenaline and cortisol, kind of suppressing some of the serotonin. And that is going to be a cascade down to our organs. And so it might be things like we get knots in our stomach, or we might have butterflies in our stomach, or elevated blood pressure, feeling our heart racing a little bit more. Maybe a little bit of sweat is released, whether it's in the palm of our hands or in our armpits or our shoulders, up in our ears. Our body is always sending us signals. And in this journey of self-awareness, it's learning to listen to this and acknowledging also that in our DNA and our cells, we're also designed to crave his peace and his presence. So those are learning to listen to our body, acknowledging that when we're in control, that really means it's the ego and the brain train, and then we can allow him to control this day. And then another takeaway I had, it says vast quantities of time and energy. You guys, our energy is our greatest resource. Our physical energy, our thought energy, the things that we want to kind of execute, intend, and desire. Our energy is our greatest resource. And we don't want to waste our energy in this futile planning when he knows what it is that he has planned for us, and plans for more prosperity and abundance. And then it's acknowledging and remembering it is not just in our quiet times, but in all times. We can see him, we can seek him. And inviting him in is going to bring that powerful presence of peace. The readings for today, the first one is Psalm chapter 32, verse 8. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. So it's an invitation. Are you ready, willing, and able to accept? The next reading is Psalm chapter 119, verse 35. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. And I'll just say delight versus frustration and anxiety. So acknowledging that he has plans for us, and then allowing him to direct that path. Then the next and final reading is Psalm chapter 143, verse 8. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. So what an incredible invitation right there early in the morning, allowing his unfailing love to be revealed. And you guys, that is the bouquet that we're invited to build. And we can choose whatever it is that brings us that powerful presence of peace in the morning time. You know, is it listening to the birds singing? Is it opening the window and hearing the sounds of summer? Is it a sunrise? Is it a quiet walk? Whatever it is that it brings to you, that building that opportunity to build that bouquet of his blessings. And it is not just in the morning, it is all day long when we're willing to open our eyes, open our ears, open our heart, and acknowledging that we need to trust in him. So relax and let me lead you this day. So who's going to be the conductor of the brain train? Is it going to be the ego cap and the culture, or are we going to allow the fruits of the Spirit to be our lead? Y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.